Qui es-tu? Pourquoi me demandes-tu d'où je viens quand c'est toi-même qui m'as désarmé de mes armes de chasse? I think that just by existing as Innu writer in the Quebecois literature milieu, I'm already disrupting the Canadian narratives and also breaking down racism issues between Indigenous and non-Indigenous peoples in Quebec. Territoire, moi la preuve que t'en connais plus que moi-même, enterre-toi les épreuves de mon holocauste et de mes derniers vestiges territoriaux. My name is Natasha Kannapé Fontaine. I'm Innu from Pessamit on the North Shore, and I'm a poet, and I'm living in Montreal. So we are at the Molson Park, and that place is the really first place where I did my first slam spoken word text poetry. I remember holding my sheets in my hands and I was shaking. And I remember there was some wind surrounding me at that moment and I was like, something is happening when I'm reading. Tu te prends pour le castor avec tes barrages. Tu te prends pour l'orage pour détourner les rivières. Cesse donc de te croire maître de ces étendues sauvages et reconnais donc notre existence. So my background is really particular because the choice of my parents was to leave the reserve to go live in the city next to the reserve on the North Shore in Baie-Comeau. And what I experienced was discrimination and racism in the elementary school and the high school because I used to be rejected because I was Innu. And I'm still marked by that. Combien de fois dois-je te le dire? Combien de fois dois-je le hurler? Combien de fois te l'écrire? Je survivrai. Je survivrai parce que je dois me battre pour enfin entendre le battement de nos cœurs remplis d'espoir, le battement de nos tambours venus de notre temps. Ne regardons plus en arrière, mais regardons en avant cependant. When I arrived in Montreal, the feeling of being in between just became more heavy because I still feel like a stranger here. I feel like an immigrant sometimes because I have many immigrant friends who are used to experience discrimination and racism. And I felt like we were all similar in our rage and our anger. And that's how I began to write. Since that time, I never stopped. My work is a kind of quest for my own identity as an Innu woman growing up and evolving in the contemporary society. Je me sens vraiment émue de vous voir ici, d'être si nombreux. The themes I'm exploring is really the colonial legacy and also how Indigenous peoples would be able to be healed by the traditional knowledge from historic traumas.
Je ne suis pas une peau à vendre, une nation à suspendre sur le mur d'un salon, je te le dis tout de suite. Je ne resterai pas une crise d'Oka, enfermée dans un livre d'histoire de toute façon. Et quand on nous regardera, on regardera un peuple uni et debout fort de la force du tonnerre. Mes chants de paix seront la sève de ma survivance fière. Et quand on nous regardera, on regardera un peuple uni et debout devant le feu sacré de l'aurore.
I heard many people saying that their poetry is home for them. For me, it's just a place where I'm passing by, because I'm always seeking for my homeland, of what it was before colonization. As a poet, I'm just one of the voices of my ancestors. I'm just one of the transmitters of the ancestors' voice. I'm just channeling that energy, that strong energy.